Alright guys, welcome back for another great day of not so much TA. Look, today I just want to talk about what to expect in the upcoming market crash, quote unquote. Look, I think we already crashed, but obviously it could get worse. I just want to outline what my strategies are, what I'm doing, and a few things to help you guys because I believe these tips could definitely save you some brain cells and your sanity, which is more important than your wallet, if you had to ask me, right? So, let me remind you once again, it's very typical for Bitcoin to do this behavior. Again, I'm on a monthly chart, and this shows all the data we have on Bitcoin ever since 2010, roughly. Okay, so again, as you can see, I'm gonna just draw with you to make it a little bit more interactive. Look, Bitcoin going up. Oh man, very nice, right? Crashes, and then it goes sideways, going up again, right? Sorry, I overshot one. It goes up, goes down, goes up, goes down, sideways, up a little bit, sideways, up, down, down more, up, down, sideways, up. Oh, what is this? Down, sideways, up. That's probably what's most likely going to happen. And again, I'm just using historical context for it, okay? Nothing too fancy, guys, nothing too fancy. But, that's to me why I have a lot of conviction on why Bitcoin can rise. And again, it's not only because of the behavior of Bitcoin. If you also think about it, there's a lot of reasons why, just because there's only 21 million, right? 21 million Bitcoins that can exist. About 3 to 4 million are lost forever because people have died with them. Hard drives are lost, they forget passwords, all that good stuff, right? They send it to the wrong address, and the address doesn't even exist, so they'll never be able to get it out, stuff like that. But, honestly, you have two options right now, right? You can be fearful and sell if you like, or if you want to be, more of a higher IQ play, you can buy your Bitcoins at a 50% discount. I mean, look at this. This is the all-time high of Bitcoin. Right now, let's go to current level. We're down pretty much 50%. Who doesn't like buying at a 50% discount? Like, honestly. So, like I said, two choices. You can sell, you can buy more, or you can just hold and wait. Because, as historical context provides us, very typical to go up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways. Again, this is a monthly chart, right? Each candle represents a month. It could take a while. And I'm not expecting Bitcoin to hit $100,000 this year. Even though I did say it, I had to change it a little bit. Honestly, I'm thinking maybe we just go sideways for 3 to 6 months. And that's more than fine. I'm more than happy to wait until 2022 before we see, six figures on Bitcoin. That's fine. I mean, because if you think about last year, we barely even broke five figures, right? So, not too crazy to think that it could take another year, sorry, 6 months for us to hit six figures. That's not too much to ask for, right? Oh man, and I want to talk about Ethereum too. I know a lot of you guys have a lot of Ethereum lovers here, right? And I said sometimes in my Discord, right? I don't think it's too crazy to think if Ethereum drops down to about the $4,500 level, just because again, don't shoot me, don't kill me, okay? Look, from a data standpoint, I'll just redo the drawing, right? At the all-time high price of January 1st, 2018, right, was about $14,000. I'm not even gonna go down to the wick. I'm just gonna go down to where it dropped back in December. Roughly 11 months after the all-time high. In December, it dropped down to about $100, right? And that's about a 92% drop. So, with that being said, would it be crazy to think that Ethereum could drop maybe 85%, 80%? Say from an all-time high. Should I take it from the wick? Yeah, let's just do the wick. All-time high, $4,440, right? If we dropped, let's just do 85%, right? Would a $600 Ethereum be crazy? I don't think it would. Honestly, it wouldn't. I mean, obviously, 1400 would hit first, and then it would act as a level of support. If 14 couldn't hold, then it would be, somewhere around $600. I don't think it'd be too crazy. And even if we did maybe a 89% drop. I mean, what's the difference, right? I think 89 is more likely, right around the $400 level. And again, the reason why I believe that is because I have this white little circle here. Back in 2017, during summer, we held $300 as a very, very long resistance level because all the ICO craze. But yeah, again, I this would be my like worst case for Ethereum if we drop down as low as like $400, like $450. You know, be about 90% drop. Obviously, again, let me remind you, I'm not saying tomorrow it's gonna drop down that low. I'm saying like the absolutely worst case scenario, right? If you look at the one from 2018, January 2018, it took 11 months for Ethereum to drop 92%. And in a similar fashion, it might take us 11 months to do the same thing. And obviously, that would mean Bitcoin would be doing far worse than here, right? So, what are my targets for Bitcoin? Honestly, I'm thinking right now, 30,000 level could act as support. However, if we break the $30,000 level, I would be very inclined to say we would be visiting like 24,000, 22,000, and 20,000, right? And hopefully at that point the pain can stop because by the time we hit $20,000, Bitcoin would have dropped. Let's just do a measured move. If we went from all time high, $64,000, and we dropped down to like just say $20,000, right? That would be roughly a 69% drop. I didn't do it on purpose either. A 69% drop, and does that kind of fall in line with historical values that we have of Bitcoin dropping? Well, let's check it out. Let's go from this one right here. This one's a 93% drop. I wouldn't really count that one. This one's an 85% drop. This one is an 83% drop. I don't know if you really want to count this one. This is the OnePlus token back in the summer of 2019. 72% drop. So what is it? What happens if we drop to 20,000 from here? 69% drop. It's not too crazy, guys. I mean, it's not too crazy. And again, let me take all these drawings off. I do believe we're gonna mimic something like we did in 2013. This is 2013 over here, right? Where we peaked. You can't even see that. Wow. Hold on. So 2013 is this one right here. If you look down, it says April 2013. If something to notice is right here, where we did go down and sideways for 3 months, or sorry, 5 months, and then we did go up afterwards, right? I think we could do something like this. It's very possible, right, for Bitcoin. That's why I said I wouldn't be too surprised if we did 3 to 5 months of going sideways, and it bleeds up into 2022, and then we have a giant push here, right? And let's just do some measurements because we love measuring stuff here, right? It dropped. Okay, that's not the right way to do it. We do from the peak up here. It dropped, 76%, right? And then after a little bit, we went from 76% drop to, we went up, 1900%, right? So you went from almost, $60 or yeah, $70 all the way up to about, $1,100, right? And that's within a short. Obviously, it won't be as high percentage as that, but that's just to give you a gauge. I think we have something called a double peak cycle. Where this is one peak. Let me just draw it here so we can visualize it. We have one peak here, right, and then we're gonna come down and then go sideways for a little bit, right? Again, I'm on a monthly chart. These drawings are gonna be uh, okay. We'll just do it a little bit more accurate. Go down maybe 2 or 3 months sideways, and then we have something like that, right? We'll go up maybe to the $100,000 range. That would probably maybe like mid 2020s. I don't know, but that's something to pay attention to. And again, markets are just gonna markets, guys. Don't think too much about it. Let me end on a good news. MicroStrategy here. They are planning to borrow or they're issuing $400 million in bonds to buy more Bitcoin. And again, they're not going to be paying their bond. The bonds won't be paid off until 2028. So, I mean, ask yourself, if this company and Michael Saylor, this fine gentleman here, is going to borrow $400 million, do you think they're expecting the value of Bitcoin to be the same or lower than it would be in 2028 over here? Probably not. I mean, they're probably thinking Bitcoin's going to be a lot higher than what it was, at least, 10 or 20% higher than what it is currently. And I agree with them. I mean, it's a smart move. I mean, 2028, how many years is that from now, right? 7 years. Man, that's almost like double or 33%, or I would say about 40% of Bitcoin's lifespan. Bitcoin's only been in existence for 11 years. That's crazy. And again, less than 2 to 3% of the world has any amount of Bitcoin. So whatever you think, whatever you say, you guys are very early. No matter what you guys think or say, you guys are still early. So, and I think some people can realize it, but I think some of us, hopefully none of you guys listening here are those people who think, Bitcoin's a lottery ticket, because it's not. It's an investment. And once again, very normal for Bitcoin to go up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways. It's just the flow of the market, right? It's just the heartbeat. It's just how the market operates. And as I said, nothing but business as usual, right? Don't get too excited, And again, I wouldn't be too surprised. This is the Bitcoin price in real time. So like again, it wouldn't be too crazy that we go to $20,000, And obviously, just because I say it doesn't mean it has to happen. That's just my theory on what could happen. But in the short term, for all you technical nerds out there, I am looking for a bull trap to be forming soon because once again we are having a death cross, but I won't talk too much about this in this video because again I don't want to keep this video too technical. But in the next video tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be showing you guys where the moving averages are, and I think within maybe 10 days because we have dropped quite a bit further. I think within 10 days we could have our death cross. So, all right. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for listening, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Peace, and I love you guys. Bye bye.